Hey guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Tuesday, the 27th of September. I want to use the Wonderland Tarot for today's reading. Let me show you some of these cards, because I don't think I've ever used this deck, weirdly enough. These don't seem familiar to me at all. Okay, so they've changed the minor arcana suits to playing cards. So hearts here is cups. And we've got the, okay, and these are upside down as well. So let me just throw them around a little bit just to shuffle them. So the cards can kind of appear as they want to come out. Okay, and then I'm going to have a look at the different suits and which element is which. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, come on. Right. So cups, pentacles, diamonds is pentacles, spades is, oh, the king of flamingos, how amazing. That's swords. And then clubs is wands, 3 of wands. Yep, okay. So let's see what they have to say here about Tuesday and what's coming up for you. So we've got the Queen of Peppermills, which is just so adorable. That's the Queen of Wands. Okay. Then we have Judgment in reverse. And the Tower in reverse. Very interesting. Okay, so the Judgment card, this is just drawing my attention. It's the rabbit who's always late and his alarm clock is going off. So he's being, like, literally... a bell is ringing, trying to get his attention, trying to get him to hurry, to appear somewhere he has to be. I think it's a meeting with the Queen or something. And the Judgment card is always about a trumpet being sounded. Usually it's an angel up in the clouds. The trumpet comes down. It sounds, there's flames involved, and then the dead kind of rise from their graves. And it's this spiritual calling to fulfill your purpose. It's not judgment in the sense of this and that, you know, good, bad, feather, heart. It's about, it's time to pursue what it is you're meant to be doing. To be true to yourself, I think is another way to put it. So with this card being in reverse, there's no alarm going off. You're not urgently being called to change direction. You're already living your life. You're doing the right thing. That's what the Judgment card in reverse says to me. Then the Tower, when it's this way around, the Tower is something that is very familiar to you and something you rely on in your life, some sort of permanent structure, that comes undone. So the Tower is made of stone, bricks and mortar, and it's to do with the element of earth. So it usually represents an upheaval in terms of your career or your finances or your physical health or your daily routine. You know, like when a day gets away from you and you're just behind from the moment go. And here we've got this hand reaching down. We've got a lizard kind of on this hand. And then we've got the rabbit here kind of being attacked. So it feels like it doesn't feel like, you know, when lightning strikes, it's like an act of God. This seems like a particular attack. It's not random. It feels like something is reaching out and coming to get you. It seems very threatening and intimidating, and you just want to back away from it. Okay, so how to deal with... Okay, so that would be if the card was upright. It's in reverse. So what the card is saying, you don't have those major upheavals in your working life or when it comes to your daily routine. If you set a goal, you can achieve it. Nothing intimidates you. You're not running late and meeting. So basically, the sense of urgency isn't there either via this card. So no urgency, no sense of the world imposing itself on you and threatening you. So what that means is that you have a day that goes well, where you don't feel particularly pressured because everything is running along smoothly. And that takes me to the Queen of Peppermills then. The Queen of Wands in the regular tarot is in charge of the element of fire. And she's someone who is having a good time. She's living her life purpose. She goes on holidays 6 times a year. She paints in her spare time. She has a cat that protects her. So I suppose the cat can turn into like this panther or cougar or something to like take down attackers. So she has a good time and she really lives every moment to the fullest, and she is able to lead and inspire other people. She has real skill and expertise, but the main thing is that her heart is in it. She loves what she does, and every morning she gets up and she's like, oh, hooray, I've got another 12 hours or longer, whatever, ahead of me, and the sun is shining and I'm happy, and what comes next? So the Queen of Peppermills is a really positive energy that you have access to today. And the court cards are either characteristics that exist in you or they're people who come into your life. So it's either someone who is living a fabulous life and maybe they have plans to do something today. Maybe this fun, like it's interesting that, I mean, it's really cute with this cat smiling down here and then this oversized face and stuff, grumpy. But the Queen of, like when I had my deck done, I insisted that she has a smile on her face, okay? Because the Queen of Wands is happy. She's having a good time. So this is cute and everything, but the expression, I think, is a bit misleading because this is about really enjoying and savoring every moment. So the fact that you're able to do this and pursue the things you enjoy with other people, or if the characteristics are in you, then the question is, I'm sorry if you think this is really... But she's got a giant peppermill, right? So how can you spice up your life? I'm sorry, I had to say that. How can you add some flavor to your day? How can you add some, heat? So that's a good question because you're not being told to like change course and to throw your whole life up in the air. You're on the right track. Otherwise, you'd hear the trumpets of the angels yelling in your ears saying stop or go in a different direction. That's not happening. And then also, life isn't coming apart at the seams. Everything's pretty solid. So if that's the case, I mean, that really qualifies you to have a good time and to pursue something fun. Ideally, with the court card being either it's you or other people, ultimately that energy is out and about. And I think it's a good day to call up friends and to do stuff together that's enjoyable, whether that's, I don't know, playing chess in the park or going for a nice meal somewhere. Or even like getting like-minded people together and teaching a class if you feel like you have expertise in a particular subject or area. Yeah. Number-wise, we've got what? We've got 16. And I think this is 20. 16 and 20 is 36. And 1 is 37. 3 and 7 is 10, and 10 reduces to 1 in numerology. 1 is the magician in the tarot. It's this guy who's got one wand up to the sky and the other one pointed at earth, and he feels guided by his higher self, like his personality is shining through and he feels like he can make a really fabulous contribution to the world. And with that intent, he is able to create wonderful things. I just want to see what he looks like. Isn't this the best? I think that's so well done. Where's the magician? Have I missed him? Come on, where are you? Here he is. Okay. So here he's pulling a rabbit out of a hat. He's entertaining. The Cheshire Cat is his spirit guide that's helping him. And that's such a nice way of doing it. You see, so I'm glad I looked up the magician because it's saying that this animal guide that he's got, that's whispering in his ear and revealing the tricks of how to do something sensational on planet Earth. So he doesn't have the power himself. He gets it from somewhere else, somewhere abstract and bigger. And that's what you've tapped into today. So really, what do you find entertaining and enjoyable? For some people, it may be a magic show. For you, it may be going to a museum or, I don't know, dipping your toes in the water and going for a swim. Yeah. Okay, so One is also pioneering energy. It's about doing things independently. And the Queen of Wands is the element of fire, masculine element. My life purpose, how do I generate movement and how do I do things? It's not, you can include people, but don't expect other people to make plans and invite you. You make the plans and pick up the phone and get other people on board. I think that'll work really nicely. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. On the front page, click on book your reading to audio reading with me. And in my personal readings, I use the tarot, I use astrology and numerology, and I combine all three. So if you have any questions about your life purpose or living situation or finances or relationships, career, spiritual development, anything at all, please do get in touch with me for a personal reading. To draw up your astrology chart, I need your place of birth, date of birth, and time of birth. If you don't have the time of birth, then order a rectification with me. That's a process where you send me 10 or more life events and I manually work out your time of birth. And once I've got that, I draw up this wheel, which is a snapshot of this guy at the moment you were born, and that's your natal chart. So if you have any questions, I can look at that, read it, and give you answers. So if you're interested in that, please do get in touch. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please hit subscribe and share the video online. Have an amazing day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.